In front of you, you see 12 boxes. We can move this one over here so it's even. There's 12 boxes. Um, you guys want to drop me some numbers, 1 through 12. I'll take those boxes and you can choose your own boxes. We could do 1 through 6, 7 through 12. So drop me 4 numbers and we will pick those boxes and we will get to ripping. As I move over to the away from the computer and towards breaking, drop me 4 numbers and let's get started. Yeah, congrats, Jesse. Don't be shy. Drop me some numbers. If not, I'll roll the dice. Anybody have a favorite number? All right, you got it. 7, Brandon. There's box 7. 3 more. 9. 4. And 6. You got it, Tanner. All right, guys. The rest of the boxes are going to be in eBay breaks 1 week from tonight. So keep that on your radar. I'm going to take them away. 1 week from tonight, we will be breaking these boxes. Go over here. 2 breaks that night, just like tonight, 9:30 and 11 o'clock. Here are 4 boxes for tonight. Good luck, everybody. And let's get ripping. If you're new to me, lightning breaks, I will be sleeving and top loading. All big rookies, about 7 of them, 6 or 7 of them. I'll try to point them out as we go along. Uh, Obviously, anything numbered, and of course, our autographs. Our first top loader is going to the Chicago White Sox. And Keith. There you go, Keith. It's a nice Luis Robert. All right, 16 packs, 8 cards in every pack. Empty box. Good luck. All right, we've got Leody Taveras, Keibert Ruiz, Juan Soto, Daz Cameron, Mitch Keller, and our first insert die cut is Max Scherzer for the Nationals, and then a nice Alec Bohm for the Phillies and Jose Garcia. Sixto Sanchez, Johnny Bench, that's Jacoby Jones, Nick Senzel, Andy Young, and Hyunjin Ryu for the Blue Jays red foil, Chapman, and Sonny Gray. We've got Lou Gehrig, Didi Gregorius, Josh Bell, Kevin Kiermaier, Mickey Mantle. There's a nice one. Mickey, is that a variation? That might be a variation. Guys, I think this might be a photo variation for the Yankees. I'm going to sleeve it and top load it. I don't think I've seen a Mantle yet in the set. and I've been doing this is my 4th break of this. So I'm pretty sure this might be a photo variation, which is pretty rare in this set. So nice hit there for the Yankees and for Michael Z. I believe, unless I'm very wrong, I believe that's a photo variation. Mike Trout. There's a virtual reality of Mike Trout, a VR. We've got Luke Voigt and Yoan Moncada. Hello, Avery. Did they win again tonight? Let's see. We've got Ty Cobb, Chris Paddock, Ozzie Albies, Blake Snell, Albert Pujols, Chris Sale, red foil for the Red Sox, Garrett Cole, and Miggy Cabrera. Did they really lose 20-2? Guys, just as an FYI, Avery is my son. He's in New York and I'm in New Jersey, but we're both big Met fans. So lost 20-2. Dane Dunning, Greg Maddux, Kyle Lewis, Tony Gonsolin, Tyler Stevenson, and we've got superstar duos for the White Sox: Luis Robert on one side, Eloy on the other side. Nice hit there for Keith. Whit Merrifield and Jose Altuve. All right, we've got Mark Canha, Evan Longoria, Frankie Montas, Shane Bieber, Ichiro, and looks like we have a variation of Yelich. It's a red variation there. Nice one for the Brewers. The cover boy of Stadium Club, Tanner Houck, and Miguel Sano. Roger Clemens, Trent Grisham, Rhys Hoskins, Hank Aaron. We might, let's see, Trevor Story, VR, Alex Verdugo, and Nelson Cruz. We only had 7 cards in that pack. I've been noticing that happens sometimes instead of the 8 that's supposed to be in a pack. And then sometimes you get bonuses like the 3 chromes we had in a pack in the last break. Willie Mays, Tristan McKenzie, Jackie Robinson, Buster Posey, Thurman Munson. We've got Clint Frazier, red foil, Ian Anderson, and Trevor Rogers. Mike Trout, Frank Thomas, Xander Bogaerts, John Means, Ron Yount, Kenta Maeda for the Twins, red foil, Dylan Bundy, and Brusdar Graterol. Chipper Jones, Ryan Sandberg, Will Myers, Nate Pearson, Brandon Lau. Here's a nice one for the Giants. Willie Mays, black nameplate variation. And we have Rosarena and Jorge Soler. Carlos Correa, Justin Dunn, Steven Strasburg, Casey Mize. And our first auto, it's going to the Mets, Ali Sanchez. Ali Sanchez auto, rookie card for the Mets. The Mets are going to Stephen B. Nice hit there. Stephen had the Mets in both breaks tonight. And he has his first auto. Will Clark. Throwback. Chris Bryant and Marcus Stroman. Okay, we've got Devin Williams. That's Paul DeYoung. Sean Murphy. Aquino. Eduardo Rodriguez. And for the Rangers, the random team, we've got a red foil of Sam Huff, Zach Greinke, and Tariq Skubal. Still looking for our Chrome and our second auto with 4 packs left. Don Mattingly, Nolan Arenado, Babe Ruth, Jonah Heim, George Brett, Christian Javier, red for the Astros, Adonis Medina, and Adalberto Mondesi. Davy Garcia, Victor Robles, Ryan Mountcastle, Kyle Seager, Dustin May, Mets variation of Carlos Carrasco. That's the black nameplate variation. Another hit for Steven. Anthony Rendon and Jock Peterson. All right, 2 packs left. This happened last time. Last time we didn't get a Chrome, so hopefully that's not the case this time. Alejandro Kirk. Let's see, Alex Gordon, Vladdy Jr., Kirby Puckett, and our second auto is Joey Gerber. Can't say I'm very familiar with Joey Gerber, but he is a rookie apparently for the Seattle Mariners. And the Mariners are going to Christopher J. So nice hit there. Ali Sanchez and Christopher Gerber. Joey Gerber are our 2 autos in box 1. Then we have a Frank Thomas throwback variation, Cole Calhoun, and Justin Turner. And the last pack of box 1. I don't see a Chrome, so maybe we'll get a bonus Chrome like in the last break. Tyler Glasnow, Nico Horner, Paul Goldschmidt, Joey Bart, Ahmed Rosario, Yadi Molina, red foil, for the Cardinals, Brooks Robinson, and Keston Hiura. Another box without a chrome. It's our second box tonight without a chrome. But then we had a box with 3 chromes. So hopefully Topps makes it up to us. All right, box 2, our top loader. It's a nice one for the Blue Jays. And for Lance, there's the Vladdy Jr. Empty box. Okay, we've got Gurriel Jr., Austin Meadows, Christian Javier, Nick Castellanos, Hideki Matsui. And our superstar duos are the Angels. We have Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani. That's going to Steve. Drew Rasmussen and Freddie Freeman. Sam Huff. It's Christian Yelich. Luis Garcia. Andrew McCutchen. Ted Williams. Mark Canha. Canha, red variation. Jesus Aguilar and Dalton Varsho. Okay, we've got Byron Buxton, Dave Winfield, Jamon Jones, Randy Johnson, Byron Buxton Virtual Reality, Walker Buehler, and Joe Adell. Okay, we've got Nolan Ryan, Estevan Florial, Eric Hosmer, Joey Votto, Clint Frazier, and then a Barry Larkin red, Max Muncy, and Wilson Contreras. Luis Patino, Gaz Chisholm, Max Scherzer, Hyunjin Ryu, Yadi Molina, and a variation of Monty Harrison, red. Ryan Jeffers, we hit his auto in the first break, and Lucas Giolito. Okay, got Matt Olson, Bo Bichette, Trevor Bauer, Fernando Tatis Jr., Corey Kluber, and a Josh Hader black nameplate parallel for the Brewers. Mookie Betts and Chris Kubik. Dane Dunning, Greg Maddux, Willie Castro, Adam Wainwright, and our first auto is Mitch White for the Dodgers. Interesting auto. Mitch White, rookie pitcher auto for Steve and the Dodgers. We've got Mark McGwire throwback, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Monty Harrison. Kyle Lewis, Marcana, Evan Longoria, Elvis Andrus, Tony Gonsolin, Kyle Lewis is our variation here. Red, nice for the Mariners. Dean Kremer and Josh Hader. Okay, Frankie Montas, Roger Clemens, Trent Grisham, Tyler Stevenson, Shane Bieber, and we've got a die cut of Fernando Tatis Jr. Javi Baez, and Pete Alonso. I love Stadium. Brandon, you're preaching to the choir because it's one of my favorite releases of the year. I love the photography. Um, you get 2 autos in every box, which you don't get with even Series 1 or Series 2 jumbos. I really like Stadium Club. One of my favorites. Stadium Club and Stadium Club Chrome. Willie Mays, that was Reese Hoskins and Willie Mays, Tristan McKenzie, Ichiro, Hank Aaron, Jack Flaherty, red foil for the Cardinals, Luis Robert, and Gleyber Torres. Jackie Robinson, Mike Trout, Frank Thomas, Buster Posey, Thurman Munson, and here we have a Tyler Glasnow virtual reality, Carlos Carrasco, and Ramon Laureano. I mean, that's like that picture right there. You don't get that anywhere else. There's the Stanton picture is. I love the Stanton. I mean, I'm a Mets fan, and if we come across the Stanton picture, I mean that's just ridiculous. Xander Bogaerts, Chipper Jones, Ryan Sandberg, John Means. I mean, this is a great picture too. The Yount in the air, old school hairstyle. Here's a nice variation of Acuna Jr. red for the Braves. Nico Goodrum and Ha-Sung Kim. Yeah, the photography is just awesome in this. All right, we have a thick card here. This might be one of the Instavision cards. So good luck, everyone. We have Will Myers. This is Carlos Correa, Justin Dunn, Nate Pearson, Brandon Lau. I believe the Instavision is going to the Angels. And Mr. Trout. Congrats, Steve. The Instavision of Trout. It's a card inside of a window. Got one in the first break yesterday of Mookie Betts, and here's one of Trout. Whit Merrifield and Jose Altuve. Okay, we've got Devin Williams, Paul DeYoung, Sean Murphy, Steven Strasburg, Casey Mize, rookie, John Means, black nameplate variation, Tanner Hook, and Miguel Snow. Still looking for our second auto. Tavares, Keibert Ruiz, Aquino, Eduardo Rodriguez, and I believe that's our second. Wow. Nice auto. I mean, the first three weren't great, but the next one's nice. I got a peek. Eduardo Rodriguez, here it is. Congrats for the Orioles. Aaron. Cal Ripken Jr. on the variation card. Beautiful. He has a nice auto too. This is numbered 4 of 25. Gonna take a second to sleeve and top load that one. Congrats, Aaron. I don't know if you're watching, but if you are, that's pretty. There you go. Cal Ripken Jr. So already we had the photo variation, and now a really nice of Mantle, and now a really nice nice hit there. Here's Mike Trout throwback. Yeah, that's nice though. Verdugo and Nelson Cruz. Yeah, that is nice. Juan Soto, Sixto Sanchez, Johnny Bench, Daz Cameron, Mitch Keller, Greg Maddox is our red variation. And the last two cards of the box, Ian Anderson and Trevor Rogers. All right, 2 boxes in. Halfway home. Let's hope the second 2 boxes are. Well, let's hope the Cal Ripken warmed us up. How about that? Although the Mantle was nice too. Here's another pretty picture. Well, maybe I think it's a little prettier as a Met fan, but the colors in the background. Jacob deGrom for the Mets and for Steven. Empty box. All right. Leading it off with Brendan McKay, Barrios, Teoscar Hernandez, Brady Singer, Eddie Murray, and Francisco Lindor is a die cut for the Mets. And then we have Drew Rasmussen and Freddie Freeman. Okay, we have Carlos Santana, Patrick Corbin, Woodruff, LeMahieu, Ricky Henderson. We have a Cole Calhoun for the Diamondbacks, red variation. Jesus Aguilar and Dalton Varsho. Derek Jeter, Marchand, Mark McGwire, Clevenger, Wilson, well, that's William Contreras, Byron Buxton, VR, Walker Buehler, and Joe Adele. Isaac Paredes, Tony Gwynn, Brian Reynolds, Alex Kirilloff, Barry Larkin, red variation of Aaron Nola, Max Muncy, and Wilson Contreras. All right, Johnny Bench, Jacoby Jones, Lou Gehrig, Marcus Semien, Kyle Tucker. And behind that, we have the superstar duos for the Yankees, Derek Jeter and Mariano Rivera, Josh Donaldson, and Ian Happ. Okay, we've got Didi Gregorius, Ty Cobb, Chris Paddock, Christian Pache, Zach Plesac, Steven Strasburg, red variation, Brandon Nimmo, and Nick Madrigal. Ozzie Albies, Don Mattingly, Nolan Arenado, Ryan Braun, Ronald Acuna Jr., VR, Gio Urshela, and James Kernchak. Babe Ruth, Davey Garcia, Victor Robles, Andres Jimenez, Mitch White, Justin Turner, red for the Dodgers, Caprillion, and Ryan Castellani. Ryan Mountcastle, Alejandro Kirk, Alex Gordon, Bryce Harper, Lorenzo Cain, Justice Sheffield, Spencer that's a red, sorry. Justice Sheffield red variation, Spencer Howard, and Alex Bregman. Okay, we've got Tyler Glasnow, Nico Horner, Paul Goldschmidt, Mike Brousseau, Ernie Banks, Nico Goodrum is a black nameplate variation, Sal Perez, and Tim Anderson. Still looking for our autos. Still looking for a chrome. Chris Davis, Marco Gonzalez, Anderson Tejeda, J.P. Crawford, and our auto is Zach McKinstry. We actually hit this auto last night too. Dodgers second auto. Congrats, Steve. Steve is doing nicely tonight with the Dodgers and Angels. And we have Barry Larkin throwback variation, Jeff McNeil, and Reggie Jackson. We don't get a chrome in this one either. I'm going to be really annoyed. Okay, we've got Lewin Diaz, Shane McClanahan, Gavin Lux, Evan White, Will Clark, Casey Mize is a variation here. Nice one. Red variation for the Tigers. David Wright and Rafael Devers. This one feels like it might have a chrome in it. I don't want to say anything, but felt thicker. Maybe I'm wrong. Dinelson Lamet, George Springer, Bob Gibson, nope. Jack Flaherty, Dylan Carlson, Aquino variation, red, Ryan Jeffers, and Lucas Giolito. Jose Ramirez, Taijuan Walker, Mike Moustakas, Brandon Crawford, Jake Cronenworth, Josh Bell, black nameplate, Mookie Betts, and Chris Bubik. I don't know. I'm starting to get not too thrilled with tops right now. Let's see. Kevin Biggio. Let's see. That's Soroka. Gallo. Edward Olivares. And the auto is Santiago Espinal for Toronto. The Blue Jays are going to Lance. Nice hit there, Lance. We've got a Mark McGwire throwback, Acuna Jr., and Monty Harrison. Last pack is Kwang Young Kim, Keegan Aiken, Colton Wong, Ken Griffey Jr., Jose Abreu. Jose Ramirez is the variation, red nameplate, red foil, Dean Kremer, and Josh Hader. Guys, I'll go through the cards again, but I don't think I'm missing any chromes. And right now we've gotten 1 in 3 boxes, so I'm really not happy about it. And I apologize for tops because the only thing we've gotten is the instant vision. So either there's 3 chromes waiting for us in another box, or tops is just being tops. We're getting the autos, just 1 chrome in 3 boxes kind of stinks. I will keep the UPCs. Here's a nice one for the Red Sox. Top loader of Dalbec. Red Sox are going to Derek. Empty box. Yeah, Scott, they definitely stick together, but I agree with you on the chromes. We did get a numbered. In the first break, we got a few numbered parallels, and the Ripken auto is numbered, and the Mantle, I believe, is a photo variation, which is very hard to come by. So I don't know about the I don't know about the numbered thing parallels, because Stadium Club already doesn't really have a lot of numbered parallels to begin with. And like I said, in this break we've hit the photo variation, hit the Ripken, which was numbered to 25. So I think we're probably in line just in terms of that, but definitely on the chromes. I can't disagree with you on the chromes. I'm just as annoyed. And in the first break we had one box with 3 chromes together. So the collation is definitely messed up. All right, Gwyn, Brian Reynolds, Dinelson Lamet, John Means, Robin Yount. Here's a Yu Darvish die cut. Chris Bryant and Marcus Stroman. Supposed to have 1 chrome a box. George Springer. Bob Gibson. Jose Ramirez, Nate Pearson, Brandon Lau. Jacob deGrom is the variation red. Zach Greinke and Tariq Skubal. Taijuan Walker, Mike Moustakas, Kevin Biggio, Steven Strasburg, Casey Mize. Here's Juan Soto Virtual Reality. Nice Alec Bohm and Jose Garcia. We've got Soroka, Kim, Keegan Aiken, Aquino, Eduardo Rodriguez, David Ortiz, red variation, Matt Chapman, and Sonny Gray. Yeah, 100% on the photography. And the other thing I like about this that you don't really see in the other, flagship is the vet autos. The vet autos and the like the breaks yesterday. We had a Juan Gonzalez, a John Kruk, Don Mattingly. We just hit a Cal Ripken. You don't really see that in the other products too. So I like that about this product also. That was Robles, Mountcastle, and who was the other one? David Garcia, Clint Frazier, Hyunjin Ryu, superstar duos for the Dodgers, Betts and Cody Bellinger. Dodgers are having a break. Carlos Carrasco and Ramon Laureano. I haven't seen any of those, but yeah, they've had those in the past. That like the eye in the sky type photos. Alejandro Kirk. That's Alex Gordon, Tyler Glasnow, Yadi Molina, Fernando Tatis. Thurman Munson is the red foil variation. Nico Goodrum and Ha-Sung Kim. Nico Horner, Paul Goldschmidt, Chris Davis, Corey Kluber, Max Scherzer, VR, Whit Merrifield, and Jose Altuve. Marco Gonzalez, Lewin Diaz, Shane McClanahan, Willie Castro, Adam Wainwright, Luis Castillo, red foil, Tanner Huck, and Miguel Sano. Gavin Lux, Brendan McKay. That's Jose Barrios, Andrews, Elvis Andrews, Tony Gonsolin. Here's Keegan Aiken red foil for the O's. Alex Verdugo and Nelson Cruz. Again, Teoscar Hernandez, Carlos Santana, Patrick Corbin, Tyler Stevenson, Shane Bieber, Jackie Robinson is the variation, black nameplate for the Dodgers. Dodgers are killing it. Ian Anderson and Trevor Rogers. Brandon Woodruff, Derek Jeter, Ichiro, Hank Aaron. This is sticky. And our first auto here is Evan White for the Mariners. I think that's the second Mariner auto. Mariners are going to Christopher. We've got the Chipper Jones throwback. Have I seen this break? I can't remember. I did a break before this, and I don't want to confuse it. He has a card. I don't know if I've seen it in this break, Scott. I think I just saw McClanahan, but I don't remember if I've seen Patino in this break. Marchand, McGuire, Paredes, Buster Posey, Thurman Munson, John Means is the variation, red foil, Rosarena, and Jorge Soler. Colton Wong, Aaron Nola, Justice Sheffield, Daz Cameron, Mitch Keller, Robin Yount is a red foil for the Brew Crew, Luke Voigt, and Yohan Moncada. I mean, here's what I think. I think he has amazing stuff. When the ball comes out of his hand, it moves around like you can't believe. I think his issue might be number one, control, and number two, this may sound bad, but there's other issues that he's on the Rays. No chrome yet, Brandon. And the Rays treat their pitchers a little strangely, so to speak. You know, he may be pitching four innings for a while. Nick Senzel, Andy Young, Ha-Sung Kim, black nameplate for the Padres, Garrett Cole, and Miguel Cabrera. Guys, I'm really sorry about the chrome. I feel terrible. I mean, the first break had 5 chromes, and this one might have 1. So, you know, not much I can do about it other than, you know, give tops the UPCs and see what happens. But David Ortiz, Schmidt, Clark Schmidt, Josh Bell, Kevin Kiermaier. And here's our second auto. Finally a Stro. Finally an Astro for Brandon. There you go. Enoli Paredes. We had his auto last night, I believe. And here it is again. So there you go, Brandon. A little bit better. There's a Ken Griffey variation. Medina and Mondesi. Oops, that's the wrong pile. Brandon, I mean, the first breaks that I did last night, we did hit a 1 of 1 of Ichiro. So I have hit some some good cards. It's not like they haven't all been not that great. A 1 of 1 is always nice. Judge, Yastrzemski, Gurriel Jr., Blake Snell, Aaron Pujols, Albert Pujols. Rizzo is the variation. It's a red for the Cubs. And Rendon and Jock Peterson close out the break. All right, guys. Let's do a recap. Unfortunately, I don't have much in terms of chromes other than the one to show you, but we did have a couple nice hits here. All right. Here's the chrome, the Instavision for the Angels of Mike Trout. There's the photo variation of Mickey Mantle. I believe those are very, very rare. You got it, Andrew. Thanks for joining. And our autos were Mitch White, Joey Gerber, the Mariners, Ali Sanchez for the Mets, Zach McKinstry for the Dodgers, Santiago Espinal for the Blue Jays, Evan White for the Mariners, Enoli Paredes for the Astros, and probably the nicest auto of the break was a Cal Ripken on the throwback, on the vintage Stadium Chrome, numbered 4 of 25. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. I hope everybody has a good night. Thanks again for joining. Thanks for watching. Just a reminder, these will likely ship out tomorrow. They will ship out tomorrow, I should say. And then keep your eye out for my breaks next week. 1 week from tonight, we will have the other 8 boxes. Will go in 2 breaks 1 week from tonight, Wednesday night. And also keep your eye out for the 3-box mixer that I have coming. That's going to be 1 box of Select, 1 box of Series 2, and 1 box of Stadium Chrome. I know a lot of people have been high on Select, so I got a box of that along with Series 2 and Stadium Chrome. So keep your eye out for that mixer. Thanks again, everybody. Thanks, Brandon, Andrew, Scott, for being interactive and chatting it up. Always appreciate that. And hope to see you guys again soon. Just a reminder, if you want to know about breaks I do outside of eBay, you can find me at info@lightningbreaks.com. I send out emails usually once a week on breaks that I'm doing. You could just email me your address, info@lightningbreaks.com, and I'll make sure to include you on those. You can follow me on Twitter @breakslightning, as well as subscribing to this channel and hitting the bell so you'll know when I'm live. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Have a good night. Take care. If you're in the Northeast like I am, stay cool, and hopefully we'll see you again next week. Have a good night, everybody.